everyone, welcome back for more True Detective.
Season 1, Episode 5, The Secret Fate of All Life.
That is a mouthful.
Yeah, it's definitely a line that Rust says.
100%. God, I love his poetic speech. It's just beautiful. I could just watch an entire series of him talking.
I think you got to have Marty to balance it out. They're really good together. They're good at not letting each other get away with.
That's true. Yeah, anytime one of them is taking something way too far, the other one calls them out. I guess it is really funny every time Marty is like, whoa, man, you got to slow down with that deep shit. And he's like, and then Russ doesn't. He just keeps going anyways, which is hilarious. But I liked in the last episode how Marty was really off balance and he was trying to talk to Rust about stuff, but it wasn't in a helpful way for himself. It was just kind of him kind of going to the deep end. Mm-hmm. And Rust was just like, this isn't my business. And it just kind of shut him down, but not in a bad way. It was in a very let's focus on this, it'll pull you out of your funk.
Yeah, he always calls him out too when he's feeling real sorry for himself.
Yeah.
And,
Totally.
It's good. I really like them together.
I do too. They balance each other out well.
Yeah. I wonder if these oil refineries or what what they all are.
I have no idea. Does Ginger still trust him?
Or they're making him do something.
What happened to you, Fish? Pool game the other night. Called the wrong dude on cheating.
You gotta watch that.
Yeah.
I'm repping some people. Yeah, they want to get to the good cook for Crystal. You can step on him 5-6 times, he'll still kick. Just means you gotta cook a little more or a lot more profit.
Got such a good voice.
Mm-hmm.
I keep saying it, but...
You can see your soul at the edges of your eyes. It's corrosive, like acid.
Whoa.
You got a demon, little man.
Oh my God, that's such a cool line.
I see you again. I'm putting you down.
Wow.
There's a shadow on you, son.
What? What?
It's a hell of a way to say no.
Yeah. No one ever talks to Rust like Rust. That's something he would have said to someone. You think he's coming off everything now and it's just a living hell?
You got him? You better than been through.
We're on empty roads now, so I gotta drop back or he'll spot me.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a cop car.
Mm-hmm. Holy hell, he's gone. Oh, I kind of like Ginger for some reason. I feel bad for him.
I don't.
One of my old CIs tipped me off to location of his cookhouse.
So I came back on the job. Look, you want my help? Just show me the rest of the file.
Why are you so hot to see the new Discovery file?
Why are y'all so hot to not give it to me?
You take me through it. Now let you see what we got.
I'll hold you to that.
Man, his stare, he just means everything he says.
Where's
This is
Ginger?
way out there.
Wrapped up in a ditch.
He looks terrible.
We're gonna have to call this in, Russ.
No, we don't want to do that. Troops will come, flood these woods. They could scatter.
You can't just go in. He'll get shot or something.
You ever been hunting, Marty?
10-point buck, year before last, 50 yards.
I'm not talking about sitting in a treehouse waiting to ambush a buck. I'm tracking.
Jesus, you're a prick.
You got a tip where do cooks, and Cole came back from wherever he was.
You knew it was gonna get here, man.
I tell it the same way that I told the shooting board in every cop bar. The story's always the same, 17 years gone, because it only went down the one way. Now, Russ' dad taught him bow hunting. Track game till you got within maybe 30 yards of it.
Everything about him is so bad.
Yeah.
Traps. That's what I was afraid of.
Sidestepping, various anti-intruder devices they installed.
Spooky. They definitely got the guy. Even the setting is so spooky. Just being in a swamp with all the tall grass and everything and the gnarly trees.
Bars back there. Clearings from mine.
Oh, God, mines?
You go back, call it in. I'll wait here.
You gonna hold position?
Yeah. Do it now, Marty. You ain't doing this without me.
This all looks so sketchy.
Yeah.
We were just about to turn back, call in Parish State, but that ain't what happened.
Did they see a girl or something? I wonder.
We started to back off, man.
Blam! Bullets cut through right near Russ's head, opposite ways into the high growth.
What?
Something high velocity. Boom! Blow apart this tree between us.
They just worked on their story.
He got me. I thought that was about to happen.
Heavy bark flying off the trees.
This doesn't look like they're living here. Oh, never mind. Holy shit.
State police!
It's got some wild tattoos.
Intertwine your fingers.
It's time, isn't it? The Black Stars.
Oh god, please don't get shot.
All we could do was duck for cover, dig in. It was chaos.
Wow. I'm very shocked.
It's a really neat way to do this, cutting between their story.
Black Stars, right?
Why the antlers? Freeze, mother. Put it down.
Oh god. What is Marty gonna find in here?
Set it down.
I saw you in my dream. Got closer now.
There's gonna be a person in there.
You'll do this again. Time is a flat circle.
It would be so hard not to just shoot all of them.
Twin.
There you go.
Black Star.
What the hell is he talking about?
Oh, what did Marty find? Oh god. Whoa! Whoa, he found something real bad. Whoa! Whoa! Wait!
Mind, right?
Oh my god!
Captain America, Marty Hart, decides he's gonna run deep into the woods, flank around the back. Well, he sneaks up behind Ledoux, and just as Ledoux turns, bam! And his buddy, D-Wall, he made a run for it. Then his homemade security system took care of the rest.
I mean, that's true. Oh god, his head brain heads. Ugh.
So that's why they had to cover it up.
Get the cuffs off him before his blood settles.
That's definitely not protocol.
Oh god.
What do we do, Russ?
Him. Good to see you commit to something.
Oh my god, I love that Rust has his back.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
Oh!
That's when we found the two children. I mean, we got very lucky.
It's a cool shot.
So, I love this shot, but you can see the anger and the pain in his eyes. He is so pissed.
Yeah.
Walked away from the experience with a greater respect for the sanctity of human life.
I believe I speak for the board when I commend you on the heroism displayed by you and Detective Hart.
We were doing our job, sir.
Holy hell.
Twig sculptures, LSD on hand, matched that a door lane.
Yeah, what's he saying? We're gonna do this again?
Boy, he'd been dead less than a day.
Oh.
Girl, she hadn't been reported yet. She was from St. Landry.
Oh my god, the boy is gone.
Why should I live in history, huh? This is a world where nothing is solved. Someone once told me time is a flat circle. Everything we've ever done or will do, we're gonna do over. And that little boy and that little girl, they're gonna be in that room again and again.
What? Oh god, that's horrible.
Forever.
Thanks for not doubting us.
Never did.
Such bullshit.
Yeah. So who the hell is doing it again now? That makes no sense.
I got promoted to detective sergeant. Russ got a commendation for bravery. As I insisted, things were pretty good for a while.
No, what happens?
Maggie came around. Being in a shootout kind of opened her up to forgiveness and possibility.
Besides her, were there others?
No. Listen, that was a different person. I'm back. I'll go to my grave begging.
But he would have kept doing it if he didn't get caught.
Cut the booze, 5 weeks now. I'm in a program, Promise Keepers.
You have a long road to climb.
Yes, I do.
I mean, he does genuinely seem like he wants to make it right.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not wearing the wedding ring now.
A few years. Good ones. Down the line, one of those setups Maggie was so intent on finally hit. She and Russ had a thing a few years.
He's conflict-oriented, so when I deny him small arguments, it builds up his energy.
Wow.
Yeah, what do you say to that?
Look, you know about Russ. He probably pulled more assists than any other detective in the state.
Your interview technique. Sure there's some secret you could pass on?
Look, everybody knows there's something wrong with them. They just don't know what it is. But everybody's guilty.
I always seeing these kids with this music.
Good years came and went. There's a feeling, like life has slipped through your fingers.
Sounds awful.
Like it's always been behind you.
Ugh.
He's sounding like Rust now.
I cleaned up, but maybe I didn't change. Not the way I needed to.
It sounds like he loses everything.
What I said about the detective's curse, the solution to my whole life was right under my nose. That woman, those kids, and I was watching everything else.
Oh, God, what happens to his kids?
My true failure was inattention. I understand that now.
They better be okay.
Ugh. The way this is shot with this music.
I know, it makes me really scared.
That was a great transition.
Yeah. Whoa, is this gonna be his kids grown up? No.
I think it might be.
How you put it? Change again with Detective Cole.
2002, but that was his life. Mine was steady. I'm just trying to understand. What is it you're going for?
Whoa, crazy.
I look at Macy.
Women don't have to look like you want them to.
I'm talking about my teenage daughter. Just trying to understand
Well,
it.
who told you you had to understand?
I hear you made cheerleader.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had 8th grade cheerleaders.
Same as there's football players.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a very cozy family.
Tell us what you know about this girl.
Lori, she became chief of something. Lafayette General.
Know what happened there between them?
What always happens between men and women. Reality.
So pessimistic.
Yeah, what the heck?
Dad.
Tell it to your mother.
Wonder if she got arrested or something.
A deputy found her parked in a car with 2 boys in states of undress. Boys are 19 and 20. Got them in holding. Haven't decided whether to press Statch rape charges.
You can't do that.
I can do anything I goddamn want to those boys.
He's scared when he wants to be.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking?
Was this one of those things that I'll never understand? You know, being the captain of the varsity team.
Well, maybe not a great approach.
You.
Whoa! I mean, all of this is not great, but that is not okay.
Mom, she hit my head.
Go to bed. This isn't about you.
Oh.
It's like you're watching the whole family disintegrate.
Yeah.
Open the door, Audrey. Audrey, it's just you and me, honey. Audrey, open the door, please.
You ever heard something called the in-brain theory?
It's over my head.
In this universe, we process time linearly, but outside of our space-time, fourth-dimensional perspective, time wouldn't exist. And from that vantage, could we attain it? You see, our space-time would look flattened.
Like a circle.
Sentience just cycling through our lives like carts on a track.
I love the way he describes things.
Yeah.
Our dimension, that's eternity. Eternity looking down on us. It's a sphere, but to them, it's a circle.
Keeps coming back to what that guy said.
Mr. Cole, what happened in 2002?
Yeah, he is haunted.
Yeah.
They say you killed 2 people on Livingston. You know, they already got a nickname for you. Pharmacy Firearm Fiend. First you come in and say, I got the drugs from somewhere else. Then you say, no, I don't remember. You're creating a maze for yourself that you ain't never gonna get out of. They got you.
He's so good.
Mm-hmm.
You got bleed impairment. That means that you cannot be held accountable for your actions.
I don't think I ought to be blamed for things I did when I was under the influence of anything.
I don't think you should either. And how you gonna say a man who's not on anything is insane, but a man who's on something that made him crazy is sane?
Is he trying to help him?
He's trying to get a confession.
But insanity defense. That's your ticket. You gotta show shock, terror.
I'm scared, sir.
Yeah, they're on the same side now, I think.
Give me everything.
And then what? Boom. Boom. You want forgiveness for that?
I want it.
Yeah, that's what he stated earlier. Everyone wants to confess.
You see what you just did? You just copped to a double murder. They got you now.
Oh my God. He's so good.
Yeah.
I want to make a deal. I know things. I know who you are. I know about that woman y'all found out in the woods way back.
Oh, what?
But antlers.
That could be in the papers.
Yeah, true.
That was a newspaper. What you know?
Y'all never caught the man that did that. He's been out there, killing.
He's trying to buy some time, ain't you?
I met him once. There's big people who know about him.
And there ain't nobody alive that didn't know that killer.
I'll tell you about the Yellow King.
His name is the Yellow King?
We've heard people talk about the Yellow King before.
The Yellow King!
Whoa. He never acts like this.
Hold on. Now take a deep breath, all right?
He's still talking.
Sucking and jiving. He knows exactly who you are. Ease up, baby. Calm down.
I'll be back.
Come on, I got it.
Oh man, so to be told that you didn't get the right guy? Like they obviously got a guy that was terrible,
Yeah.
but to not get the right guy that they were after.
In eternity, where there is no time, nothing can grow, nothing can become, nothing changes. So death created time to grow the things that it would kill.
Oh my God. What a visual.
You are reborn, but into the same life that you've always been born into. And how many times have we had this conversation, detectives? Well, who knows?
This is messing with my mind.
Yeah, it's a wild philosophy.
And that is the terrible and secret fate of all life. You're trapped.
So dark.
Yeah, that just makes existing sound pointless and horrible.
Bleak.
We gotta go to Abbeville. I got somebody we need to talk to. I'll tell you on the way.
I feel like this is the thing that's gonna ruin them.
Reggie Ledoux deserved to die, Marty. That was justice. But I'm not ruling out other agencies. Guy Francis and Charlie Lang both say the Yellow King. Dora Lang said the Yellow King.
Why haven't there been more killings?
Well, maybe there have, Marty, and we just don't know about them.
Yeah. That bridge one, they didn't think was connected.
Ever wonder why that task force was so hot to take the case?
Are you telling me you think the task force was in on it?
The other guy said big people know about him.
Oh, but what would they gain from that? What?
Oh,
Oh my God.
seems like someone didn't want him to talk.
He knew what he was looking at with the double murders. Guess he thought about it and made a choice.
They probably just, maybe someone did that to make it look like he did it.
Here, go back. Play this.
Took a phone call at 7:15. He's a lawyer.
I mean, they'd definitely tamper with that too then.
You got audio on this? Sound?
No, just the vid.
That's it. It's 3 hours and nothing.
Jeez. Could someone get in from a different place?
I want to see your incoming call logs.
What are the two officers' names?
Childress and Mahoney.
Give me their files, please.
Yeah, for him to just, I don't know, it just doesn't add up.
Terrence, get prints on this.
That's where the call came from.
Mm-hmm.
No kind of lawyer makes calls from here. Francis have relatives?
Yeah, sisters, a few nieces, nephews.
Well, somebody might have told him something. Gave him no choice.
Did he mention Billy Lee Tuttle?
You know that he did.
Tuttle died a couple years back, 2010.
Mixed medications. So what?
Right after Cole showed back up in the state.
You tell me right now why you're all over Cole, or I walk.
Yeah, why do they want to know so much about him? Like, do they think he's connected?
They definitely think something.
Because that wouldn't make sense. Like, he is working his butt off trying to solve all this. Oh, he's going back to the original site?
Mm.
I'm surprised they left those there.
Unless they're new ones.
Ooh. Oh, that's new, right? That's the circle.
The way this is put together is so tense.
His reports, his stories, they don't add up.
Talk to him about it already.
We did.
If you two talked to Russ, you weren't getting a read on him. He was getting a read on you.
Exactly. Yeah, at this point, I bet Marty knows Rust better than anybody else.
This is all you got. I already know all this.
Tell us what you've really been up to. How you spend your time.
Excuse us for 1 minute, please.
Oh, that guy's getting frustrated.
So he's still working the case in secret, it seems like.
Yeah, he's retracing his steps. So I wonder if there's going to be new evidence at all these locations. He came here to talk to that guy on the mower, but he didn't actually check inside, right?
These are from the crime scene in Lake Charles. Once folks got word.
Yeah, he's getting them to tell him everything he wants to know.
Lake Charles is a bit out of the way for you, ain't it?
How'd you keep her out of the papers? And friends and high places?
Now, besides people seeing him in his truck around the location for weeks, got his driver's license renewed. Nobody knows what he's been doing.
Got a storage shed near Church Point. He won't let us see what's inside.
Is he going undercover on his own then?
Seems like he's just not with the police, but he's still on the hunt.
How about you let us see what you're keeping in storage?
You can't see my storage unit. Bryce, try working a case.
I don't know, maybe the Ledoux boys knew you. Maybe you traveled the same circle.
You just kept pulling the right old murders. Take the case wherever you wanted it to go.
Oh, that's what Marty kept saying over and over.
Ever wake up, don't remember what happened?
Look, y'all want to arrest me? Go ahead. You want to follow me? Come on. You want to see something? Get a warrant. Thanks for the beer.
Man, my mind is racing now. It did seem like Ledoux kind of knew him when he pulled the gun on him. I wonder what is going on.
People keep talking about the darkness they see in him.
Yeah. I wonder if he used to do horrible things and that's what makes him such a good detective now?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think he's just getting close and people are trying to throw him off.
He bartends 4 days a week.
Says he drinks.
Nobody could change that much. You are dead wrong.
You gonna tell me that's a stable individual? You said it. He'd been there 3 months.
And you two catch a heater like you've never had before or since. You saying he did such a great job. Didn't he get you every bit of evidence?
He brought you Rianne Olivier.
She wasn't one of Ledoux's.
He did always go to Marty saying, hey, I got this, we gotta go after it.
You ever thought if he made that phone call to the prisoner?
No.
So help us out.
Yeah, whatever you can tell us about, from when he got on the Blank Killer up to when you two had your altercation.
I don't like the sounds of that.
No.
So many. And are these ones new, or were they there before, but he just didn't see them?
Watching him through that window is so creepy.
Mm-hmm. It's like we see him in a different light now. I don't think it's him. There's no way. I think that it makes sense. Like a lot of what they're putting together makes sense, but it's not.
I think they're making the evidence suit their narrative.
Yeah, which is exactly what they think he was doing. But yeah, it's what they're doing. I think he's just working the case really hard, and he's maybe not even supposed to be working it anymore.
Those kids, they had Prisoner, Marty's family, disintegrating.
Yeah.
Ugh,
yeah, that was hard to see.
Yeah, seeing both of their lives come apart through the years, and finding out they maybe didn't catch the killer.
I know, right? Like, that really, really got to Rust.
Yeah.
I think that just destroyed him in that moment. Like, you never see him lose it.
Great episode, though. I loved it. I'm loving this show.
Yeah, it was still really good. It really makes you think. I also absolutely love just listening to Russ talk when he's talking about these theories and, like, time and everything. Like, a lot of it is really hard for me to understand. I think I need to watch it again just to actually grasp what he's saying. But, like, it's just so interesting.
Yeah, I need like a philosophy for beginners book.
I know, right? Such beautiful visuals.
Yeah.
Again, he's so poetic.
And just doing it with a beer can.
Right? Yeah, he's like cutting up these beer cans to make these little people and then just smushing one to show like it's, you know, we see it as a sphere, but it's actually a circle. Which, oh man, takes you back to what Ledoux said.
Yep.
Like, what is that connection?
Yeah, I don't know where we're going next week.
I don't know. I never know.
Yeah, they're good at teasing stuff. We're gonna see a confrontation, but
I know, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us for this episode, everybody. That was a good one. So enjoying this series. All right, we'll see you on the next one.
Okay.
Bye.